Hey guys, episode 22 of Who Should You Choose, the video series where I go through all the prior videos, questions, and comments, and help you with your HUT lineup decisions. Guys, if you're just watching these videos for the first time, make sure you subscribe with notifications on because I do go first come, first serve in terms of the comments. So if you're not able to do your full comment, just make sure you type something and then come back in and edit it. I know a lot of people do that, but you definitely want to have notifications on with the subscribe. I also really appreciate it. Give the video a like if you did enjoy it as well. All right, guys, let's get into today's questions for episode 22. And we got our trusty coffee here. Give me 1 second. Again, King's Coast Coffee. Link is down below. Use code NOSLEEVES. All right, we're going to start here with Minnie Fletcher says, hey, Sleeves, how was your Christmas? It was great, man. I hope you guys had a great holiday season as well. Can't wait to get McDavid Team of the Year. Been trying forever to get his X Factor and still haven't been able to get him. Just need your opinion on when I should swap out Puljujarvi for Iivo Kyrou. I'm an Oilers fan, so I've been loving the Puljujarvi card, but Kyrou is finally getting up there and usable. If you like Puljujarvi, man, I've said this in every video. I don't care how competitive you want to be. Always use your favorite cards, but if you want my opinion on the two cards specifically, Kyrou will get his 91 today. He scored 2 goals in the Winter Classic, so he will go up to 91 today and should be ahead in your lineup, in my opinion. All right, Hay says, hey, Sleeves, keep up the good work. I'm wondering what I should do. I've got 50K, and I can make 80 Team of the Year collectibles without touching my team. I've got both SSO Hedman and the X Factor Hedman in 74 overall. What Team of the Year should I make? And do you think I will be able to make 2 before the event ends? This I did this video before Team of the Year, guys, so that's why some of the questions might be a little dated. So he's got X Factor, Eichel, Kopitar, McDavid, Raquel, Matthews, Kane, Kucherov, Draisaitl, Barzal, Dahlin, and Wahlstrom. Here's the thing, your defense is actually pretty good. You have 91 X Factor McDavid. The cost would be too much to get the 86, so I would leave that. In terms of the Hedman, you want to make sure everyone should be trying to do their best to get Hedman. I would be trading in the Superstar Origins Hedman and do that cost. I think that's the best value set of all of the sets. So that's the one I would be doing. Do you think I could get 2? It's going to depend on your pulls, man. Make sure you take untradeable Rivals rewards. And then what I would do is, I really don't like X Factor Draisaitl anymore, guys. I have, once he got his 93 upgrade, his third synergy was well-rounded, and it just doesn't help him enough. He feels really sluggish. Now, I have a team of, like, you guys have seen the God Squad. I post it pretty much at the end of every video. He's on my 4th line, and whenever he comes on, I'm like, ugh. And again, this is, whatever, I'm, I guess ego or, whatever, the God Squad. So, like, beggars can't be choosers, and I kind of have an amazing team. But it's just, like, I'm noticing that there's better players that I would rather have just because he just is not getting quick enough. And even when he's at 93, the cost is so high because his overall starts so high. I'm kind of moving on from him. So I don't know if I would keep upgrading that Draisaitl. You could go out and get, Roman Cervenka, for example, the 88 one. That's going for less than 40K. I might do that instead. Brandon says, hey, Sleeves. What's up, fellas? Patrick Shepard says, any tips to upgrade my team? I'm a free-to-play player. Barzal, Draisaitl, McDavid, Ovi, Kucherov, Hosang, Eichel, Kaprizov, Byfield, Stamkos, Naslund, Letang, Branstrom. All right, so you've got a very good base team. Now it's about upgrading them. This is tough. I would not upgrade Byfield. What's your center option? I would upgrade Eichel as much as you can. So what I'm doing is, well, what's your defense? Letang, Branstrom, Hughes, Foul. Okay. This week, spend all of your collection and cards making Hedman. Make Hedman. Next week and forward, you need to start taking as many untradeable awards as you can get and start turning and play HUT champs. Even if you're not very good at the game, however many wins you can get, at least get a couple collectibles, turn those into power collectibles, and start upgrading your Eichel first. Once Eichel has been upgraded, then I don't know if it's worth it to do Kaprizov. You might as well, I guess, in that sense. But Hedman for sure this week. From Pinner Pen says, hey, keep up the great content. Glad you're feeling better. I got nothing for today. Holding for Team of the Year. Thanks, my buddy. Suggestion for Hot Wheels. What about having a former Ice Dog award? Thomas, Petro, Hamilton, Dunn, Strom, Hosang. I think there's enough for you to choose from. That's an interesting idea. For anyone that's been checking out Hot Wheels, thank you again. I appreciate that. Could also add the Thunder alumni. Brad May, Moro, Keith Primo. Okay. Always keep with a great week. The ride has been fun. Happy New Year. Thank you, my man. I appreciate these comments for sure. Jamie says, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, buddy. I'm currently running the four lefties on defense and 2 righties, which I think is leaving me a little imbalanced. Who would you recommend I lose, and who should I replace them with? So this is defense. Okay, so he's got 88 Hedman. Dude, I would really try and get the Team of the Year Hedman, but I guess if you've already got the X Factor upgraded, whatever. Evo Brodin, you're not getting rid of. And then Rivals Hughes, he's got Prokop, Superstar Origin, Jones, and Byram. So no, you've got 4 lefties. Prokop is the one that's got to go. Okay, so Rivals Hughes, all are untradeable except for Brodin. Oh. Man, do you sell Brodin? I would probably sell Brodin. And then you're looking for a right-handed defenseman. If you sold Brodin, you could probably get Team of the Year Fox. If not, you could get Team of the Year, or you could get X Factor Hamilton. That would be... If you don't need to sell Brodin, I would get rid of Prokop, get him out of your lineup, and then grab the X Factor Hamilton. What up, Maze? My man. Alex Newell says, currently have 94 McDavid, X Factor, 87 Hedman, along with 11 power-up collectibles out of this weekend's champs. I currently have enough untradables for 80 Team of the Year collectibles, thinking it will be around 100 Team of the Year collectibles after all this week's packs. What are your thoughts on who I should try and build? Also, Team of the Year Rantanen out of the 2 gold player packs, so luck for the year is done. My lord, my dude. Whew. Okay, if you've got the 94 McDavid, oh... Okay, so you have 94 McDavid along with 11 power-up collectibles. 11 power-up collectibles can get the 96. Oh my god, this is tough. If the difference between getting the 96 Team of the Year McDavid means that you can't get Hedman, I would not do it. Get Hedman first. Do you use those power-up collectibles? That's interesting. If you use those power-up collectibles to get Hedman all the way to 93, you use 30 Team of the Year collectibles, that'll get Hedman's X Factor, and then you essentially need 11 more power-up collectibles and 80. It might be closer, but yeah, dude, I would go Hedman first. Yo, Sleeves, should I take X Factor Gensel or Hockey Roots Kapanen for my third line? I'd probably go with Kapanen, my man, because you're not going to upgrade Gensel. He's one of the guys that there's not really much point as he gets more expensive. Nathan Toss says, yo, I love your content. I love the hockey card features EA NHL provides, yet most online teams, whether common card or insert card type, have McDavid, Matthews, 90-plus skate rated items. It feels like you can anticipate the other gamer's style, glitch goal shot attempts, face-ups, behind the net, Call of Duty type high gamers who wait in rags. All these different styles feel irrelevant. Hoping not yet, maybe a new patch incoming. So you're saying with a play style, I mean, that's going to happen every year in every sports game. There's always a meta. Hockey, because there's so many moving parts, it is the hardest to have a meta because it's not like you can do the same play over and over again because you can just adjust to that. Now, are a lot of the goals the same? Yes, but how you get the cross-ice one-timer, those will vary every other game, whether it's be cycling behind the net or maybe saucing through the middle, that kind of stuff. I don't know when we'll get our next patch, but they have been a lot better at patching the game this year than last year where we didn't receive anything, so I'm not really sure on when we would get our next one. McGuire says, hey, Sleeves, do I keep or sell base McDavid? He is my first-line left winger, and without selling him, I have 40k coins. Also, where else do you recommend me making improvements? I'm no money spent, but might buy some packs to try and boost my odds at making Team of the Year. What do you recommend? So, if you sold McDavid, even if you add 40k, there really isn't another left-hander that you could buy for that much that is better than the base McDavid. So, I probably wouldn't. In terms of where should you upgrade next? So after McDavid, your left-handed wingers fall quite a bit. Now you've got Makar, Brandstrom, Hughes, and rotate 82s all the time. Man, you really need to try and get Hedman because you're lacking big on left-handed defensemen. I would take untradeable rewards this week on Wednesday. Try and play as many squad battles as you can. I know it's mind-numbingly boring. Get as many cards and coins as you can so you can build Hedman. If you can't build Hedman, then you're looking at like 88 and 89 overall players. Like 85 Eichel, you could go out and get like Cervenka, the Stars of the Month player, or Akil Thomas. I've mentioned him in a number of videos, the 88 overall. There's a lot of 88 overall cards that you can go out and get that are going for under 40K right now that might be much more valuable. I would not sell McDavid. Spencer Cafaro says, hey, Sleeves, I'm in the same situation. I couldn't use any of the free gifts, Pro Cop, Matthews, or Christmas cards to make my lineup. What do I think about Makar this year? I feel like his card doesn't play like last year's Makar, and the meta is shifting now off of fast players. I have his untradeable X Factor, but would be willing to scrap it for Hamilton or Carlo. I owned last year with Hamilton and Clefbaum from the Epic Flashback set last year. I played Div 2 mostly and scrapped my way into Div 1 only to slide back weekly. You're the best, man. I appreciate that, my man. Yeah, Makar just does not feel the same. Last year, guys, he was like one of the first cards that among competitive play and like higher up, smaller defensemen just really aren't usable because when you start playing in Division 2 and 1, you get players that really know how to hold on to the puck, and smaller defensemen just can't knock guys off. However, Makar last year, his team of the year specifically, it came with a bunch of body checking synergies, and there was team-based synergies as well that could help increase that. However, this year, he just doesn't have enough boost, and his body checking is so low that he is not able to get people off the puck defensively. Still a very good card, don't get me wrong. However, Fox's Team of the Year card, same build, 5'11". He's not big, but he can get up to 95 body checking with Spark and Booming Shot. And all of his other stats are basically max, and he's got 95 speed and acceleration. So that, if you can get Fox, I would try and get him. But Hamilton has been unbelievable for me. And Carlo, the one thing I'll say about Carlo is that he's a great big defenseman, but I think that like Hamilton is a better long-term investment. Hey, Sleeves, what do I do next? I'm free to play. He's got 91. He's got 91 Stamkos, Draisaitl, McDavid, Matthews, Zadina, Barzal, Wright, Hintz, Kane, Makar, Dahlin, Hamilton, Yossi, Evo, McAvoy, Hedman. Okay, trade in the 88 Hedman for the Team of the Year version. Do everything you can here. 90 Koskinen. Okay. But yeah, the Hedman is number 1. After that, you're looking for a righty. You're looking for right-handed wingers. So it could be Eichel, would be a great one. Stamkos. Oh, no, you already have a Stamkos. Eichel, Ovi. You're chasing one of those X factors. So open up your choice packs, things like that. Try and get one of those 2 cards. Those would be the ones. That would be your next big upgrade there. Frank says, hey, Slaves, thank you for the incredible content. YouTube, Twitch, the podcast. I like everything. I appreciate that, my man. Free to play, 600,000 coins, it looks like, or 60,000. Almost completed another team builder, 90 overall. I will replace Samuelson with probably Gonchar or Weber. Your advice? If you're going to replace Samuelson, I would replace Gonchar. Then where should I go next? Solani, Crosby, Dickinson, Pedersen, Matthews, Ovechkin. You're looking at lefties. Getting base McDavid would really help you out. After that, you have Letang, 16-bit Housey. Your defense is solid. I mean, you should try and get Hamilton. I'm going to say that for every single other player. Hedman, while you still can. After that, dude, you've only got 60,000 coins. You need to get Ovechkin up a little bit higher. He gets really good once he's into like 90 overall. But yeah, base McDavid is the next card I'm chasing. Who would you choose? The 90 Jokiharju or 90 Alexeyev? I believe those are both opposite-handed defensemen, so I'm not sure. That's going to depend on your team build. But that Alexeyev card has been absolutely wild and extremely good value, so probably him. But again, it's going to depend on what side you need more of. All right, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Who Should You Choose? Make sure you subscribe to the channel and post your comment to have it read on next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.